Welcome to Bike Buzz, your hub for in-depth motorcycle reviews and comparisons. Today, we're diving into two of Kawasaki's most iconic midweight sport bikes, the Ninja 400 and the Ninja 650. Both bikes carry the Ninja legacy forward, but serve different riders and styles. If you're torn between these two, this video will help you decide which one deserves a spot in your garage. Design and styling aggressive yet distinct. Both the Ninja 400 and 650 borrow heavily from their bigger siblings, especially the ZX series. Sharp, aerodynamic bodywork, aggressive twin-LED headlights, and a sculpted fuel tank define their bold Ninja identity. While they look similar at first glance, the Ninja 650 appears more muscular with a broader stance and more premium finishes. The 400 keeps things lightweight and compact, perfect for newer riders or those who prefer a nimbler profile. Both come with sporty split seats, underbelly exhausts, and signature Kawasaki green paint options that make a bold statement on the road. Engine and performance: lightweight versus midweight power. The Ninja 400 comes with a 399 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine that's smooth, refined, and ideal for city commuting and weekend canyon carving. It produces around 49 horsepower and weighs just around 366 pounds, 166 kilograms. This makes it incredibly flickable and forgiving for beginners, yet thrilling enough for experienced riders who love a light machine. On the other hand, the Ninja 650 features a 649 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine, delivering approximately 67 horsepower. It's built for riders who want more mid-range grunt and highway comfort. Weighing around 423 pounds, 192 kilograms, the 650 still feels nimble but offers noticeably more torque, especially when pulling out of corners or cruising at higher speeds. Ride and handling: everyday usability. When it comes to handling, both bikes deliver confidence and control, thanks to Kawasaki's engineering. The Ninja 400's trellis frame makes it extremely agile, especially in urban environments or tight backroads. Its lighter weight and lower seat height also make it approachable for shorter riders. The Ninja 650, with its twin-spar steel frame, offers a more planted ride, especially at highway speeds. Its stiffer suspension and longer wheelbase provide stability in corners without sacrificing too much agility. It's also more comfortable for longer rides, thanks to a slightly upright riding posture and wider seat. Braking and safety: confidence on tap. Both models come equipped with ABS as standard, and braking performance is strong for their respective segments. The Ninja 400 features a single 310mm front disc, while the Ninja 650 gets a dual 300mm front disc setup, offering better stopping power and heat management, important for heavier, faster bikes. Kawasaki has also introduced assist and slipper clutches on both bikes, reducing clutch lever effort and minimizing rear-wheel hop during aggressive downshifting. This adds an extra layer of safety and smoothness, especially for beginners or during spirited rides. Technology and features: minimal yet functional. Kawasaki keeps things simple but effective. The Ninja 400 features an analog-digital combo display, while the Ninja 650 steps things up with a full-color TFT screen that includes Bluetooth connectivity via the Rideology app. You can view notifications, track ride stats, and even customize some features. Lighting is fully LED on both bikes, and the 650 also offers adjustable levers and a slightly better switchgear finish. Neither bike is overloaded with electronics, staying true to the Ninja DNA, a pure, focus riding with just enough modern tech to keep things current. Comfort and ergonomics: practical sport bikes. Both bikes strike a balance between sportiness and everyday comfort. The Ninja 400 has a lower seat height, around 30.9 inches, and more compact dimensions, making it ideal for beginners and shorter riders. Its riding posture leans forward, but not uncomfortably so. The Ninja 650, meanwhile, offers a more relaxed, upright position, thanks to raised clip-on handlebars and a larger seat. This makes it suitable for longer commutes, two-up riding, or weekend tours. It's a great all-rounder for riders who want sport bike looks without sport bike aches. Fuel efficiency and running costs light on the wallet. In terms of fuel economy, the Ninja 400 shines with an average mileage of around 65 to 70 miles per gallon, making it incredibly efficient for daily use. Its servicing costs and insurance premiums are also lower, making it a budget-friendly entry into sport bike ownership. The Ninja 650 still delivers a respectable 50 to 55 miles per gallon, considering its larger engine. While it's costlier to maintain than the 400, it offers more power and touring capability in return. Both bikes have solid reliability records and benefit from Kawasaki's wide service network globally. Who should buy the Ninja 400? Ideal for newer riders. If you're a beginner or someone who values lightweight control, affordability, and fun, the Ninja 400 is a brilliant choice. It's forgiving, easy to maneuver, and quick enough to thrill without overwhelming you. It's also a favorite in smaller displacement racing series, showing its capability in the right hands. For city riders or weekend warriors, it offers great bang for the buck. Who should buy the Ninja 650? Power with practicality. If you're stepping up from a smaller bike or want a sport bike that's more comfortable, powerful, and highway capable, the Ninja 650 is your match. It's perfect for intermediate riders or those who ride longer distances regularly. Its broader power band and added features make it a solid choice for someone who wants a more mature Ninja experience without going all the way to a ZX6R or ZX10R. Final verdict: choosing your Ninja. At the end of the day, both the Ninja 400 and 650 are excellent bikes, but they serve different purposes. The 400 excels in agility, accessibility, and economy, perfect for first-time buyers or urban riders. The 650, on the other hand, offers more versatility, torque, and comfort for those ready to take their riding to the next level. Your choice should depend on your riding experience, intended use, and comfort level with power and weight. No matter which Ninja you pick, you're getting a machine that's engineered for fun, reliability, and serious style. Outro: subscribe to Bike Buzz. Thanks for tuning into Bike Buzz. If you enjoyed this comparison or found it helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Got questions about the Ninja 400 or 650? Drop them in the comments, we'd love to help you out. Until next time, ride safe and keep the buzz alive. Let me know if you'd like a version optimized for narration, shorts, or another bike comparison.